we are still a strong and courageous organization.
It's made a lot of changes. It's had a major impact on the profession, which is what we were trying to do.
But we have to be reminded that that growth also happens because the media has grown.
Some of the great work that it has done, it gives over $100,000 in scholarships. It gives out internships.
We've also made a contribution in terms of helping mainstream media be aware of our thoughts and our thinking and our values as a group.
Well, see, that's one of the things that we've not achieved, and it's interesting you use the word fairness, because that's really is what we were only about. We were about fairness.
It's tougher now, I think, for young black journalists, young college students who want to major in journalism, who want to go into the media. It's much tougher now.
I do not feel that black journalists are represented well in the newsroom.
And we have not reached the point, certainly, where we can say we have black people actually in control of media companies.
We've had stories in Baltimore and in Ferguson and in LA and in so many cities. And, you know, you can see, you can hear, you can read that there is such a low level of cultural competency.
The fight is still going on, and anyone who thinks that all they have to do is walk in is going to be sorely mistaken.
The younger members, without question, are embracing the new technology, and I think that what they need, though, is to make sure that the system, you know, that ensures its quality is also preserved.
NABJ has got to continue putting the pressure on, continue to be aware of the problems in the newsrooms.
What happens behind the scenes creates what happens in front of the scenes. And if we don't get in there and talk about and sit down with people behind the scenes, then we can't criticize what's being done and what the product is that's being produced.
And the NABJ needs to get smart and not think old ideas, but need to adjust to the new technology. It needs to look at the global village we're in. It needs to rid itself of a lack of its knowledge of our past history. And first and foremost, we have to get rid of that false sense of inferiority.
We need to be just as bold today, regardless of whether we're speaking to the President of the United States or some mayor or a city council member in a small town.
The last 40 years is quite an accomplishment. And although we fuss and we fight and we, you know, have our little backroom squabbles, we know who we are. We're the National Association of Black Journalists.